Don't know yet.
Have you worked with certain groups throughout the week?
We've just been rotating everybody. We're prepared to play 2 different lineups. So I'll see how they look in the eye tomorrow. Look in the eyes, but they're prepared to play a couple different lineups. So, and prepared to play a 5-1 and a 6-2. So we've got the whole thing prepared for this weekend.
Are you still using the Huskers Code Red messaging?
Oh, not today, no.
How much does the losing that match kind of change your plans for the weekend as far as seeing different lineups?
It creates a little more of a sense of urgency. We got to dial it in, So I just don't feel like we have as much time to kind of mess around so that hurts. Colgate will have a big advantage already having played a match in the morning because I don't care. Still we got through red white. Now you got to get through playing another team. So, but it's okay. It's just the way it is. I mean, we're gonna have to adjust, and this probably isn't the first time we'll have to this year.
What was the team's reaction when they heard the news and how they handled it in practice today?
I have no idea. Nobody said a word today. I sent them. They were out for Callie's birthday last night. They had a party for her, and I called one of them and said, "Hey, here's what's going down." They had already heard about it because Allie Battenhorst, I don't know, there's some connection with her and Tulsa, so she already knew about it, and so I was just confirming when I got the final call from them last night. They gave me a warning in the morning, but I didn't tell the team yesterday.
What position is going to be the toughest to decide who starts?
I don't know. You're asking questions I don't have answers to. So yeah, I don't. They're all. I mean, we got a lot of players that can play. We statted the crap out of them, and it's all very even. So probably I'll lean toward more experience over less experience, but we got to throw some of those freshmen in the fire and see what they can do.
Are you able to run the 5-1 with both of the setters
Yep.
you have available?
Yep, they're both prepared for that.
What does each of them bring differently? Have different skill sets. What does Ani bring versus what does Kennedy bring?
Ani has been in our program for a year. She's really consistent. Kennedy is less experienced in our program, but Kennedy's much more physical and can play bigger at the net and does some pretty impressive things at the net. So, but they're both. I mean, I think our team's comfortable with either one of them, so I'm not worried about that at all.
I think you said last week Kennedy's doing things in the gym that you haven't seen from any of your setters. What are you seeing from her that?
She's got a gift with her hands, what she can do, and she has big hands, and she can just be in different positions and just set it. I mean, she does. She can just fling the ball around very easily, and she can be in all kinds of different positions. And typically, you see men's setters will do that. If we threw Tyler out there, or the guys can really do that stuff. And she reminds me a little bit of how guys set and what they're able to do and really fling the ball around. And that's what kind of. It's one of the reasons we wanted to recruit her, because I can't remember the last time I saw a setter that could do that in girls volleyball.
Would Nicklin only play in an emergency situation?
No, Nicklin's. She actually was on the court today, but we're not planning on. She's not ready to play. Like I said, Nicklin's not an athlete you just throw out there. We got to ramp her back up, especially the setter position, because there's so much movement. Maybe as a libero, it might be a different story, because they don't jump and move that much. Start stop all over the place. So we got to make sure we ramp her back up. But she was setting today and moving around, so that's good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, guys.